Hello students, I am here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri ma'am. Here we solve questions from IIT JAM examination. So let's go to today's question. Here two columns are given and we have to match these columns according to their answers. This is the 1 mark MCQ type of question from paper of Biotechnology 2019. See here in group 1, if we see, these are the polymers are given, and in group 2 there are monomers for these polymers are given. So we should know which is the monomer for these polymers. So for that we must understand what are these things, what is nylon, what it is made up of, what is natural rubber, what it is made up of. Also about starch and myoglobin. So let's have a look about each and every polymer and its some of the properties. Now have a look at the points given in the group 1. So first point P is a nylon. So what is this nylon? This is made up of actually diamine acid. This is a polymer of diamine acid. But for the formation of the polymer, there is a requirement of adipic acid. So this is given in our options. In the group 2, there is a adipic acid given. So nylon matches with adipic acid. When this diamine acid is reacted with adipic acid, we get nylon salt, and further processes forms the fibrous structure. Nylon fiber is formed after this reactions. So this is matching with adipic acid. Then I have written some uses. Uses all of us knows very well. In the clothing we have many of the clothes made up of nylon. And we are having many of the mixed textiles also. Means there may be a 60% nylon and 40% cotton. Maybe they are in any of the clothings. This is also used in a sportswear. This has a quite nice shine. So this becomes attractive in reference to textiles. Secondly, there is natural rubber is given. So this natural rubber, this is a polymer of isoprene units. I have shown here the structure of isoprene unit. This is made up of carbon and hydrogen and having a double bonds in between. So such isoprene units combine with each other and forms the polymer known as a natural rubber. This is obtained from the plant Hevia brasiliensis. This is the plant from the South America, and this is a tropical tree present there. From this plant, natural rubber can be obtained. Then the next one is a starch. It's the storage polysaccharide in plants, and it is made up of amylose and amylopectin. Basically, the unit in the starch is glucose. Amylose or amylopectin, both are the glucose polymers. The difference is amylose is having linear polysaccharide. It's a straight chain structure, and amylopectin is a branched polysaccharide. So the bond in amylose is alpha 1,4 bond, whereas the bond in case of amylopectin, there is a alpha 1,6 bond after every 24 to 30 residues of the glucose, and hence these two combinedly forms the structure of the starch. Now in reference to our question, in the question there is no, they don't have given glucose, they have given hexose there. So be remember that glucose is nothing but a hexose sugar. So we have to be very clear about any concept while appearing for the IIT JAM examination. The question is that way very simple, but you should know hexose sugar and glucose sugar both are the same sugars, right? So the match for the starch would be a glucose. It must be a hexose here. And the last one is a myoglobin. It's a oxygen carrying protein which is there in a muscle. It functions in a muscle, skeletal muscle, and it functions to carry oxygen. It's a monomeric protein. It doesn't have subunits like a hemoglobin. We always study hemoglobin and myoglobin simultaneously, but hemoglobin is having 4 subunits, but myoglobin is not having subunits. It's a monomeric protein and it is made up of 154 amino acid. So this point gives us the answer for our question. So the match for the myoglobin would be amino acid. And another point is it is having porphyrin ring in it. It is also having iron at its center. It's just similar to the hemoglobin, and it also carries the oxygen. But this carries oxygen for only muscles, skeletal muscles, and not other parts of the body. So after understanding this explanation about each and every polymer, we come to the conclusion that the answer for this question must be A. See here, P is for 4, that is nylon is made up of adipic acid, means adipic acid is required during the preparation of nylon. Then natural rubber is a polymer of isoprene unit. In the starch, there is a presence of hexose sugar. Hexose sugar combine and forms the starch polysaccharide. And myoglobin, it's a protein, and proteins are made up of amino acid. So myoglobin matches with this 3. And this gives us option A. So answer for this question is option A. This was the question which were having 2 points from the chemistry section and 2 points from the biochemistry section. Like nylon and natural rubber was from the chemistry section, and next points, that is myoglobin and starch, this was a part of biochemistry. Okay, so now we'll have a question from the chemistry section for my next video. This is a 1 mark MCQ type of question from paper of biotechnology 2019. Let's look at the question. The technique that involves impacting samples with electrons is. The question is from the spectroscopy. The 4 types of spectroscopy are given in the option. NMR spectroscopy, ESI mass spectroscopy, IR spectroscopy, and UV visible spectroscopy. We'll solve this question in my next video. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon for my channel. This motivates me very much. Thank you. Thanks for watching.